I, I have lips that always smile. I have veins that bleed. I have my father's nose, my mother's hands. I play guitar. I used to get sick a lot. I like the color of wine. I've cheated on boyfriends. I've owned fake ID. But I still bleed, and my lips still smile, and I probably won't always like the color of wine. There is a pretty girl on the face of the magazine, and all I see is my dirty hands turning the pages. Little breasts attached to skinny ribs and hungry bellies, determined legs, persuasive swing. Careful hands, she stands, a greater threat to herself than the cigarette she consumes.
Hi, as you guys may know, because I am in your class, my name is Patty Candelario, and I am here doing my second book talk, numero dos. Okay, so yes, the book I read this time is not really a storybook, per se. It is a poetry book, and it was written by Jewel. You might know her as a recording artist. And yes, it is a real book, guys. It was published by HarperCollins. So don't think I'm making it up. Yeah. So I found this poetry book very interesting because I love to write poetry myself. Most of the stories in it have to do with her growing up and of being a woman. In one part of the book, she mentions how she's reading in an office and she sees the father and the son, and they don't think she's looking, but from the corner of her eye, she sees them staring at her breasts, showing that she is a woman and that men are going to be disrespectful in today's society. Yeah. So, what else did I like about this book? I thought this book was really great. I really enjoyed reading it. It was something that I could relate to.
Good for girls to read.
Oh, okay. I'll just let it back. But I thought this book was great for girls and women to read. It appeals to a large audience. Even if you are a guy, if you're interested in kind of emotional stuff, if you've gone through a lot in your childhood, you will be able to relate to this. It talks about rape. It deals with, as I said, men in society, what society expects of women to be skinny, problems that most teenage girls go through because of media. It just deals with a lot of deals with relationships, wanting to be with someone when you know you can't. And yeah, it was really nice to read this book. I'm glad I had the chance to read it. And not only is it a good book, and it's not a short poem book, it has 160 pages. Yes, 160 pages of pure bliss. So, yeah. Now I will read one of my favorite short poems. I will read it, not act it up, because I know you guys love my acting. I will read, that was a JK. I will read my favorite excerpt from the book, and it's about being in a relationship. Okay, this is the most relatable poem that I found in the book. It really touched me. I thought it was really great, so here it is. I guess what I wanted was to hear you stay with me always. I guess what I wanted was to see those hands vowing never to leave my own. I guess what I wanted to know was I am not living in vain. So that was my favorite excerpt from the book. And that pretty much concludes this book.